Alright, welcome back, mages of all ages, to some more Mage Wars. Today we are up against Sicherheit, and we are doing another test of the Pellian Forcemaster, aka the Flying Lawnmower. And we'll see how it goes. I've modified the book a bit since last we saw it, with some additions based on Julie's input, and just to see how we can make it even more worse than it was before. In-game voice chat on, got no mic. Oh. Okay. I am recording. He agreed to recording, so I don't know if you can hear this, such a height, but you are allowed to listen. No, you're not allowed to listen in. So, because I'll be talking about all the stuff. And we'll be talking about my plans. So, no. Not sure how he can hear me. I'm not sure if he means through Discord or Octagon. I don't see how you could do it through Octagon, but maybe he can. And I'm rusty with Octagon, so what do I know? We'll do Meditating Monk and Battle Forge, question mark. We'll do the Meditating Monk. It's going to help me with the initiative stuff. And it's got just as good as a Mana Flower. It might even be a tempting target for him. We reduced it to 1 Force Phoenix, just for one thing, and then a few other additions. So we'll be starting up. Good luck, have fun. I forgot to write it before. He already did. And we are ready to go. I gave him the initiative. And by the way, he is playing the Araxian Warlock. One more note is that Sicherheit has not yet played with any of the playtesting stuff, so he's playing with an older book, not with any playtesting stuff at all. He just installed the module. So while it might be a good test for me, it may not be as... I mean, the old stuff should still work, so I don't think it's a big problem, unless he uses old versions of cards that have been changed. We will see. So he puts down a Mana Crystal and a Battle Forge, classic opening. I will go with the Meditating Monk and put down my Battle Forge. A bit forward, because I do want to run to him and engage. So that'll be the end of the first round. And we are in the deployment phase. I have initiative, so I will deploy some leather chaussees. It's getting on some armor. We are putting out a Mana Flower and a Force Orb, just in case he's the kind of warlock that would start throwing fireballs early. Now he puts out a Ring of Curses, so he's probably not, but that's not guaranteed. He could switch that around and do some curses and some fireballs. You never know. I like having this on early. In the actions phase, here's the reason that we put down the Meditating Monk. We can use him to gain a mana, and now he has to move his mage before I have to move mine, which gives me the... I can hold my mage's action so he doesn't know what I'm doing. And don't underestimate that kind of stuff. It's pretty neat for seeing what your opponent is doing and acting accordingly. He might put something down right now that I want to move towards, or something that I want to stay away from. You never know. We will find out. He is double moving forward. Okay. And cursing me. And so if I had moved first with my mage, I would have moved forward, and he could have moved 1 and then double cursed me probably, right? Something like that. So by staying back and using the Meditating Monk, I denied him the double curse idea. And he's going for a Ghoul Rush straight onto me. Pretty rough. But we'll make it work. I will move up, and I do want to cast both my spells still, so I will put the Mana Flower... Just put it over here, away from the Meditating Monk. And put on the Force Orb. Not a spot that I would use for something else. This might be a decent spot for a Battle Forge later, I doubt it, because I'm not afraid to put it forward, but this is just to not have both vulnerable targets in the same zone, and then that'll be the end of this round. And I totally forgot to pull. We are now in the deployment phase. He has initiative. Let's see what's going down. I have Galvatar in hand and redistributed power. He's putting out a Dragon Scale Hallberg. I will deploy the Regrowth Belt. And that'll be the end of the deployment phase. And he has first Quick Cast. We might see some attack spells now. He seems pretty aggressive. Quick Cast phase indeed. And I did want to have a Battle Forge in hand. I don't know why I went with the redistributed power now. It's either Galvitar and Smack or redistributed power and probably a double move. We'll see, depends on what he does with his action here. If he runs away from me, then we will take it slow. If he stays in melee range here, I will move to him and smack him. And melee range for me is range 2. No. He enchants me, trying to bait out a Nullify, and moves away. Double moves away, or it's just one move away, sorry, and enchants himself. Alright, we'll see if this is an Enfeeble. I will be moving towards him, obviously. He's done, so I'll just do my Meditating Monk first, then activate. Slowly, because he might have to reveal something here, then move. I will say reveal, because it might be Chains of Agony or Enfeeble. Oh, I did a dumb. It's kind of too late now. I don't know. We'll see if he allows this. I'm supposed to cast the Galvatar first, so that's a mistake. But I'm just going to assume that he allows this. I should cast the Galvatar. Cast it here and also enchant myself. That's the way I should play it, because then I don't get the attack this turn. And that would be fair, because I didn't know whether that would be an Enfeeble. But I will have a ready marker on this one here. Clicking that one to show that I'm using the living weapon thing here. Living, should just tell him, because you might not know about this one. And then that is the end of this round. So I will have to start attacking him next turn with it. Alright, end of the round. And we are in deployment. I will deploy some leather gloves, just getting up to 2 armor here, which is a nice point. He goes for 3 armor with some gloves as well. Then I'm not going to quick cast. I have Battle Forge and Rust in hand. If he doesn't prevent me from moving to him, if he does nothing right now, we are going to Rust and just attack him 3 times with a normal attack and then a double strike, dealing some damage. Yeah, he did nothing. Okay. So enchanting him, then revealing Rust, then moving and attacking. First with 3 dice from the basic melee. He reveals Agony, so now my basic melee is held back by the Agony, but there's no stopping the 8 dice from Galvitar, so that's part of my reasoning for not liking this whole setup here, which is the argument for playing this mage in the first place. Then, he has a Circle of Fire, which hits me back. Very cool. Again, it won't work on Galvitar. There's no stopping Galvitar and no way to punish it. I'm going to be rehashing that point a lot. Just be aware. This whole build is made to show why I think this needs to be changed. But let's see. We just keep adding the dice on to him here. Then double strike. 4 and 4. one. Okay, 0 damage on the first one because he still has 1 armor. Oh, and then a good hit, so 6 going in. Yeah, I mean that's actually exactly average, based on 2 attacks. So one failed and 1 hit it big. Very good. Done. He's up to 8 damage, and I am now at 3. Okay, and he's moving into his battle forge now, and that means I have to move out of my battle forge range if I want to stay on him, and I will. I do. We also have remove curses and dispels, disperses, all kinds of stuff. No. And a lot of my mana from this point on will go into removing enchantments. I'm thinking about doing the Dispel Wand next turn here. It is definitely a thing we could do. Probably not early on. I want him to use some equipment removal on one of the regrowth spells. Here goes an Enchanter's Wardstone, so we will be probably moving towards attacking that one as well, as if we go from here. But that is in the future. Meditating Monk will have to supply me with that mana in order to allow the removal of enchantments, and that is the end of this round. In deployment, we are going to see him deploy some leather boots. I will deploy a leather helmet. He revealed poison blood on me in the upkeep, so we didn't regenerate, and we need to get rid of this one quickly. But I don't think we will be doing it this turn. Depends on things. I have a Dispel Wand in hand and the Battle Forge. I probably will be putting down the Battle Forge, making more mana for my equipment per turn. First quick cast phase belongs to him. He says done with first quick cast phase. I will also. He has initiative, so he can move away from me. And if he moves just one zone away from me, I will double move to him and double smack him. I'm hoping he moves to the Enchanter's Wardstone here. That would be the best. Because then we can attack it instead. He's enchanting me. This might be the Enfeeble. We should see the Enfeeble or the Chains of Agony come down sometime. Oh, Interesting. He went up here and he's dispelling my rust. All right, fair enough. So with the dispelled rust, it's not really efficient to hit him anymore. And I'm wondering if I should play the super long game, go for the Enchanter's Wardstone, start removing enchantments. I think I can outpace him in enchantments, although the Warlock, of course, has a ton of them. Well, I think we could get away with it if I destroy the Enchanter's Wardstone. There is a chance that this goes poorly. We also can put down the Renewing Spring to start healing. He's doing a super long game, or really it's going to be a short game if I don't extend it. So it's either face on him, double move to him, double strike him. He's got 4 armor, doesn't seem super tempting, and I'm taking 2 damage per turn as well, more so if we keep doing what we're doing. If I move here, I'm not getting rid of the curse at all. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna activate, come over here, if we get a reveal or something. Pays 1 mana, Chains of Agony. Alright, I will take a damage. Then I will cast the Dispel Wand. We will get 2 uses out of this one this way. And then we will remove something that I can afford, and I would like to take away the poison blood. Here for a total of 7 mana. That's fine, we will pay that. And now I will regenerate in the upkeep phase, which means we don't take damage in the upkeep phase. And then my Galvatar will double strike his Battle Forge. Maybe we get lucky here. 2 damage and 3 damage, so 5 in total. Close. Which means if I stand still next turn, I will probably destroy it. And so we will. Meditating Monk will give me a mana. And that is the end of the round. And we are in the deployment phase. Let's see what comes out of for him. A veteran's build. All right, we're dealing with another veteran's build. That's really nice for countering me, but so that means at this point the damage raise is no longer an option for me. I can't power through this before he kills me with curses. So we will do the long game. He's playing into the long game, so I'm just gonna accept it and say, well, I can do that better, hopefully. So no deployment for me. First quick cast phase, I have to use my wand because most likely he wants to get rid of this one as quick as possible. So I will use it while we still have it to remove the Chains of Agony. It's pretty cheap. 5. Here, it is expensive, but I will want to use my resources while I have them. Okay, he removes the Chains of Agony. That is my quick cast. And in hand, I have Disperse and Crumble. We could crumble the Veteran's build. He's spending a quick cast. He's taking care of the wand. Yeah, makes sense. We still have another wand, Mage wand, and I have 2 remove curses. So I think I have enough to power through his curses, hopefully. We will see. If I can, that would be another argument with the build here. If I can power through a Warlock's curses just by outlasting them, I mean, that's what the Warlock does best. And so if I can just outlast and remove all curses, well, that is another argument for this build is broken, I think. So we'll try it out. I do want to get rid of the Veteran's build. It's not a priority though, but maybe it could be. I mean, we're in position to do it. The other one I have is Disperse. I can't really afford the Ghoul Rod or anything here. I will take care of his vet belt for a total of 2 mana, because it's 4 minus 2. And then I will double strike, battle forward, removing that, taking away some of his mana. If he wants to keep having a veteran's belt, he needs to use his own mana and own actions to do it, giving me a little bit more time. And now he probably doesn't feel like he can move into my zone here, because I would double smack him with the Galvatar. He moves to the Mana Crystal. Next turn we will be moving over to the Enchanter's Wardstone and start working on that. This is another Poison Blood for me, almost guaranteed. He wants to pile up that damage. I'm a little bit quick with my action here, but I'm assuming that it's okay. Yeah, and then that is the end of the round. And I hope I paused myself in the upkeep phase here. I think I did. Deployment phase, there is nothing for either of us. Then it is his initiative. We have Rhino Hide and Dispel in hand. We are gonna probably just gonna Dispel at the very last chance in the turn to get rid of the Poison Blood, allowing me to stave off the Ghoul Rod in this turn. Enchants me with a thing. Alright. Another curse going down. First quick cast phase done, I will say so too. Let's see what he does with his action. He could pass, but then I will use the Meditating Monk, obviously. We really want to get rid of the Enchanter's Wardstone here before I cast any Dispels. That is me done with that. We get the mana from the Monk. If I were him, would I take out the Monk? Moving over here, enchanting the Monk with something that deals like very low damage to it would be really cool. Then you could move away. Oh, see, this is a bad move, because I can just get rid of the Galvatar at the end of the turn here, denying him that curse entirely. So that's nice. We will recast the Galvatar, but that allows me to get some mana back. So I think that works out. We will be out of a Galvatar for 1 turn. But it would be the same cost for me as like putting it down again, same as paying the upkeep. So I don't think it's a smart move. All right, we'll see. I might be wrong. I will move over. Feel question mark. Oopsie. Now I'm yelling at him here. Enfeeble. All right, fair enough. So no basic melee attack for me, which is just the Galvatar then. Yep, Galvatar here. Let's hope it takes it out in 1. That would be really nice. It does. Yeah. Very, very good. That's a lucky blow. But on average, it would have done it anyway. So it is what it is. And then I can say quick cast, dispel, poison blood. Like so. And he discards the poison blood. All right. And that will be the end of the round. And we are in deployment. Nothing there, of course. I have removed curse and Galviton hand. I can afford all of the curses that are on me right now with the remove curse. So I'm tempted, but we'll see what he does. I might want to just Galvitar and move up and hit the mana crystal, taking away his mana gain, allowing me to play the long game even more, much more effectively. He enchants me with something, right? In the action phase, I will use the monk first. Done. See what he does with his mage. The monk is really paying off. I'm happy I put it out. He moves away and enchants me again. All right, we will probably not be removing any curses right now, because I think there are other priorities that are more important. And he's done with the quick, the action phase here. If I want to use... Let's see, if I want to use the remove curse... Oh, that could be nullified. If he has a nullified prepped, it would nullify the remove curse, and that could be all of the 19 mana gone. So I don't think I can justify using this at all, which means I can move one up here, and that would be kind of okay. Moving up here and not doing anything, I would have a ton of mana next turn to remove curses with. Or we do the Galvitar. I think I'm just going to move up. Let's see if he reveals anything. I'm assuming that there's another poison blood on me. There is no reveal. I will say final quick cast phase and then done. Next turn we can, I don't know. Smiley face. I'm okay with saving up mana. If he doesn't reveal poison blood this turn, then I don't take any damage. I'm just going to build up mana. And then that is the end of this round. I'm going to pause it here. And we are moving into the first quick cast phase here. He revealed a unholy reversal on me, which nets me 5 damage. That's pretty scary, I won't lie. We were moving up to 13 damage here. He targets me with an enchantment. Yeah, okay. At the very first thing in the round. We have Disperse and Galvitar in hand this turn. I think I don't care about the mana crystal so much anymore, because he's clearly doing just fine for mana. In actions, we will see what he does. He could pass, but I'm going to move the monk. He's moving away, okay. Enchanting me again. Then we will activate the monk, gaining a mana. And this turn we're taking care of the Ghoul Rod. I'm also assuming that we have multiple copies of Ghoul Rod to deal with. So that's why we're doing it in this order. But I also want to get Galvitar out. And I think I will have it attack the mana crystal now. Oh, okay. I was actually kind of regretting it, but it's fine. So now he puts it back in my hand, the Jinx, with the Jinx here. So I get my 11 mana back. Couldn't have been better then. Back to 32. And I can't move as much as I would like to. So we will take care of the Ghoul Rod, allowing me to heal in this upkeep phase. Unless there's a poison blood on me, but then I don't net damage anyway. Disperse on the Ghoul Rod. 6 mana. And that is the end of this round. And we are in the deployment here, nothing happening. First quick cast phase. I have initiative with the Brace Yourself and remove curse in your hand, just to have that combo in case we need to remove a ton of curses. We have 37 mana, 38 with Monk. So I can basically remove everything he's got. But he revealed a Poison Blood on me in this upkeep phase here again. So we did have no healing, but we didn't take 2 damage. Here's a new enchantment, and I kind of want to see the reveal of the Ghoul Rod before I do the remove curse. So I have another plan for us this round. First of all, we will use the Monk to make him delay his action, or use his action, sorry. And he enchants me again. Makes sense. We'll probably see the 2 reveals, or the reveal at the end of the round or in the upkeep phase here. So for now, I will just move over and spend my whole turn doing that, preparing for the big reveal or removal next turn. And then we're going to start healing with the Renewing Spring while standing still and waiting for mana. So we'll see how he reacts to that. I also am in range of my Battle Forge now, which is going to be nice. We could put down the Mage Wand with the Remove Curse. Might even do it just like that and then get it out of hand immediately after. Something like it could be fun. End of the round. And that is the Ghoul Rod right here, indeed. So, yeah, we will be taking 2 damage in this round. End of the round. And in the deployment phase, so here I will deploy a Mage Wand now. And we'll see if he has that kind of foresight. If he expected this and has prepped a Dissolve, then really good for him. If not, I think it's going to be a win for Keejchen. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. And it also depends on... I'm putting a minor heal on it, so I want to use the minor... Oh, we can't. Oh, that doesn't work at all. Yeah, I can't minor heal first because of the Poison Blood. So we'll do it in the other order and hope that he doesn't. I don't think he has a Nullify. I really don't, but there's 2 hidden enchantments. It very well could be. He had the mana to reveal anything he needed. So I should do the Brace Yourself. Can I change spell on wand? Because that was useless. I literally put the wrong thing on. What would I want it on? Something that triggers Nullify. Huh. Force push? Could force push myself away from him, but probably just a lesser teleport. This was kind of a mistake. I could do it just as well with the Brace Yourself, but I don't want the Brace Yourself on me. I kind of wanted to activate it with the wand, so this is fine. The wand play in the first place is a mistake, but I'm asking to change the spell on the wand, not the wand itself. Because I forgot I can't open with Poison Blood. I was going to Poison Blood to trigger the Nullify and then do Remove Curse. But, I mean, then it's just a wasted heal spell, minor heal, because they can't get any healing. Alright, but I will say... Nope, not like that. Q, lesser teleport. Oh, and if he has a modified hand, then that's terrible. Yeah, and I get a Mage Bane trigger. Okay. We have all the mana to remove all the curses, though, so it's not a big deal. Actions phase. If he has a nullified hand now, that would be terrible. So I'm doing it all wrong. We can tell that Keejchen is a bit rusty. It's been a long time since I did this kind of nullify baiting thing. If he puts an enchantment on me and it's a nullify, then that's game over, because I'm going to spend like 30 mana removing curses, and if that's just burned and wasted and the spell is burned, then I've made a big dum-dum. So, and of course he's going to put a spell on me. He always does. So we just have to hope that he didn't prep a nullify. I have Bale. Oh, okay. Well, that's definitely not a curse. And we can destroy this one next turn. Do I have an amulet? No. So I have to remove it with like a dissolve or something. That's fine. He moves up and guards. Okay, so we didn't get a face down enchantment. That's really lucky. I would have probably had to do it either way. Just accept that it's a mistake. Caster, would you like to take 1 damage to cast the spell? Yes. And we will pay 5 plus 8 is 13 plus 5 is 18, and then 5 more is 23. 23, 21. He reveals a nullify. Lesser teleport triggered nullify. So it was a nullify. Okay. And he didn't prep a second one. Was there as promised? Oh, that's okay. No worries, Shite. It's an interesting game for sure. All good. All curses gone. That means I regenerate 2 health in the upcoming upkeep phase, which is going to be really nice. And then we want to get the Renewing Spring out while the Metal Forge is deploying equipment on me. And it's going to be great. Next turn, we will deploy a Symbiotic Orb in the slot where the Mage Wand is present and get rid of the Mage Wand so he can't dissolve it. Done with the actions phase. I have the Monk still to move. Still at 22 mana after that whole ordeal. And then that is the end of this round. And in the deployment phase. You know what? This one can be in either slot. And let's just pretend. We still don't know whether you should declare the Mage Wand slot. It's never been decided. So I'm going to go with, I am going to deploy the Galvatar in the same hand that I had the Mage Wand here. Getting rid of that. And then I will pay another 3 mana to make it my living weapon. Deployment phase over. This turn we are going to cast the Renewing Spring and then use it. And then hit him while we are healing from the Renewing Spring. We can also attack with the Galvatar, which is a fun little combo. No quick cast for me. I'm assuming we're going to see a curse. Indeed. Oh no. Oh, Drain Soul. Oh boy. Okay. Place 2 tainted markers on target creature, then caster gains first. So I gain 2 tainted tokens. Okay. But we can heal those with the spring, so that's kind of perfect. He goes to 44 maximum health. I'm at 16 plus 6 right now, which is 22 damage. That's pretty nasty, but now we will do the Renewing Spring. Heal from that. 3 dice. 4. And then I will pay removal cost of 3 to get rid of 1 tainted marker. And then use the Galvatar to smack him twice. 3 damage, 3 criticals, and 4 criticals. Wow. We should roll more dice. Yeah, I'm rolling really well. I don't need these good rolls, but I mean, I'll take it. So yeah, done. So let's see what he does with his action. He can't really stay here and attack the Renewing Spring with melee attacks, right? Because then every turn he's going to be punished by the 8 dice. No counter attacks against, no, yep. Autonomous is such a powerful trait, and having it on this weapon that can do full actions. There's an array of suggestions of how to fix this whole problem here. One of them is to only allow minor equipment. The other is to not. My suggestion would probably be to just not allow full actions from the autonomous weapon. I'm being attacked by a flame blast, which is unavoidable, so I cannot reveal my force orb to counter it, unfortunately. But that's fine. 4 damage goes in. 6 is not a burn, I suppose. So we're back to 16. And Meditating Monk will activate and give me a mana. End of this round. I will take a damage from the Eye of Bale again. And that is the end of the round. We are back in deployment phase here. He didn't catch that I removed a Tainted before, so I'm just letting him know here. We are putting out the Elemental Cloak this turn. I have a Crumple for the Amulet and a Dispel for any random thing he might deploy or put out to, like, what am I trying to say? To hurt me. We'll see. Pellian Forcemaster is being targeted by an enchantment. Yep. End of the first quick cast. I'm not quick casting anything. Nope. And Warlock spends action marker. Giving me yet another enchantment. Alright. Okay, so we will crumple the amulet for 1 mana. Oh, then I can't drink. Cannot take non-spell actions. Oh, well, perfect then. I can't drink when I am in a tar trap, so this works out just fine. Yep, he gets rid of the Eye of Bale. Tar trap sticks around though, that's fine. And then I'm not doing anything else, I suppose. Meditating Monk will give me a mana, and then that'll be the end of the round. In the deployment phase, I'm putting out a Mage Warn again, this time for reals with the minor heal on it. I have initiative, so I can heal before he can do anything. He revealed I forget what it's called, Unholy Reversal on me again, netting me another 5 damage, up to the 18. I should be at 20 then for Unholy Reversal, because I did get the regeneration after, which is not intended. And then let's see, first quick cast phase. I netted myself 5 damage. And it only does 3, which means the 5 that I give myself is for canceling the regeneration and dealing the damage. Yeah, so it's 18. I was at 15, going to 18, no healing, plus the 3 damage. Yeah. Okay, first quick cast phase, I will cast the minor heal on myself for 5 mana. Rolling 5 dice. 13. We rolled 5, yeah, so we got down to 13. That's the end of the first quick cast phase. And then we will be casting the Psionic Cobra and using it to get the redistributed power activated, because we don't have a lot of other stuff to do with our actions, and it is going to happen eventually anyway. It's only cost me 3 mana. It's fine. Hey, Keej, I think you got your point demonstrated here. Yeah. He is conceding. That is a very fair point. Alrighty. I'll show my book to everyone here. Yep. And so, yeah, the point is, and I'm going to go over this with Shishahide if he's interested, the problem is that I only need, to deal good damage with this book, I only ever need Galvatar and a few attack spells. This is all I really need. I'm adding in the Force Phoenix just because it stays around forever and plays into the whole Infinity game that I'm playing. Everything else in the book is meant to keep myself alive, win the wand game if anyone tries to play with wands, win I can beat curses just by recycling enchantments, wand again, and it's just everything in my book is made to stay alive except for the Galvatar, the 3 spellbook points spent here, and we have spent a total of 6 over here. So about 10 to 12 points with the Unholy Reversal is for killing a Dorsius, which was the problem last time. So I have added that in, and then rest is just to stay alive. GG. And then well, thank you guys as always for watching. I'm probably going to do at least one more playthrough with this kind of build, and we'll see how it goes. Thank you all for watching for now. See you soon, and bye-bye.